What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77, and holy crap, does it feel good not to be Italian today. Man, that was an embarrassing performance. You got flat out smoked, and then Switzerland, unfortunately, wasn't able to put that final shot they had through from Xhaka to Zuma on target to get us our saves. So yeah, that just wasn't the best game. But that's why we keep our exposure and balance our bankroll appropriately. Nasty work from the Italians. Absolutely. It was flat out disgusting. Didn't get your first shot on target till the 73rd minute. That's pretty bad. Didn't challenge Sumner at all. Didn't shoot Ndoye 2 shots and Vargas shot on target. Nice. Yeah. Ndoye first half shot, -125. I mean, it's not like we didn't cash anything. It's just things didn't work out the way we thought it would. So no big deal. But here for this game, I really like Germany. I have a German future, and that doesn't. Bolo is poor. I don't know, man. He didn't get a goal, but he sure had a major impact in the game. He took plenty of opportunities. So, yeah. Look, I like Germany here. I think Germany's going to win. Does that mean I'm going to stop riding the Eriksen first half shots rocket to the moon? Absolutely fucking not. I'm taking Eriksen first half shots for 2 first half shots. It's plus 330 on FanDuel. I'm personally using my 30% boost on that to get plus 440 or plus 430. And now I'm putting a little sprinkle on him to get 3 shots in the first half as well at 12-1. I think those numbers are just simply way too long. Other guys I like here, Højbjerg's been jacking for chicks from the midfield. Male has been getting involved plenty. Christensen on headers. This entire back line on headers. This is a bunch of really tall guys. Christensen, Vestergaard, Aronson. These are all good target men to try and pick out. Same thing for Germany. I like Rudiger a lot. You can throw some on Schlotterbeck if that's your thing. I know what Rudiger is capable of on set pieces. And he's a Madrid guy, so I back Madrid guys. It shouldn't surprise you based on the flag and the hat that I wear all the time on this show. So, Andre, I mean, maybe to shoot or to put a shot on target. I mean, like, I don't hate it. There's not going to be a lot of guys on Germany that I don't like. This is Nagelsmann's ball. Nagelsmann's ball, even in big games like this, they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be on the front foot. They're going to continue to press the issue. One thing I will mention is Andrique needs to watch himself. He is on a booking. You don't want to get suspended here. I love Gundogan for shots and shot on target. Sané is probably going to hog a bunch of the shots looks and or the shots on target looks, but I don't hate that either. I like Sané. Musiala, I'm playing for a first half shot on target again because I really like him. I like Musiala to score an assist as well. Musiala's first half shot on target is plus 200 on FanDuel. I've already got that in. I also like him to score an assist. You'd probably take it. I like a Toni Kroos shot on target, male shot, just for a shot in the first half, right? Not full game. He's plus 120 in the first half, full game. I mean, is that on Bet365, Wanners? Because it's definitely not that on FanDuel. It's minus 260 on FanDuel. Oaks, I've combined Sane over 1.5 shots and Musiala over 1.5 shots for plus 120. I'm not going to try and talk you out of it. I will just let you know that that's both wings. So you got to hope that they attack up both sides of the flank here in the first half, which again, it's Nagelsmann ball. I'm not saying that they won't. But if you think about Switzerland, they had 8 shots in the first half. Even if you think Germany come away with more, because I think Denmark's going to give up a much better fight than Italy did. Italy looked like shit all game. So even if you think Germany get 9 or 10 first half shots, you're thinking 4 of them are coming from those 2 guys. Gundogan and Havertz have to eat. You got to think about set pieces and corners. Just kind of try and keep that in the back of your head when you're looking at these guys who you're like, oh, yeah, they're the favorites for 2 shots, Sane and Musiala. Musiala, it's not that I don't like him, but if you're just – oh, you're looking at full game. Sorry. Okay, so you're looking at full game. Musiala at minus 350, Sane at minus 190, comes out to minus 109. If you're getting plus 120 for it on a builder over on DK, I don't hate that for full game, because I do think that there will be 20-ish shots for Germany, maybe a little less. This is going to be a tough game for Germany. I agree. I mean, Denmark's definitely not going to lay down and die here. They have a lot to play for. They made it far in this tournament last year. I know Eriksen didn't pass out and die on the pitch again this year, but this team is very good, and they have a lot of talent off the bench, and they're experienced. So, like any sides or totals, I kind of like both. I like both teams to score here, and I like the over 2.5 here. So if you're not into player props, I can definitely get into both teams to score and the over 2.5 here. I don't necessarily think Germany keep a clean sheet. I know they have been outstanding. I'm going to strongly disagree with top dog here. Germany's been absolutely waxing ass this entire tournament, bro. Like, Germany looks absolutely elite. I don't know what you're talking about. They dismantled Hungary. I know the scoreboard only says 2-0. And then they put out, some rotational guys against Switzerland and didn't want to give away their best stuff. So, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I think Germany is absolutely cooking. I do think Denmark's going to be tough. I don't think Denmark's a bunch of slouches, but I think that Germany are a wagon here. And like I've said many a times, nice. Good number on Bet365 for the people who live in the 4 states that have it. Again, that's not a criticism on you for telling me the number, Wanners. That's a criticism on Bet365 for just open up in more areas, please. I know the regulations aren't super friendly for you, and you have a massive hold on the international market, so you don't necessarily need to bend to each state's specific rules to capture the market. So anyway, yeah, I believe I mentioned Didi that I do like both teams to score and over 2.5. Oh, you're from South Africa. Hey, good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I should probably look up what time it is there, but yeah, I think so. Denmark corner handicap. They get a ton of corners. What is it? What do you see on the corner handicap here? I guess I have sports books open. I can take a look. Corners. Corners. Just give me a corner handicap. I don't need to bet three-way. Can you just give me a head-to-head corners market here? No, apparently not. All right. Well, DraftKings doesn't have a corner handicap market. So whatever. Let me see FanDuel. Jesus, this is such a pain in the ass. Just give me a handicap head-to-head. All right, so Denmark's +2 on the corners at +110 for me. So if you like that, I definitely don't mind it. That is a three-way line with draw being +750 as a push. So yeah, I mean, look, the handicap here is both teams, Germany 5.5 corners, Denmark 3.5 corners. So if you think Denmark can run up some corners, then I don't hate a corner handicap of +2 or +1.5, depending on what you got. I don't see Germany conceding a ton of corners, to be honest with you, but they might. Who knows? Corners are what I am hoping for with Denmark, though, because I do like Christensen a lot for a shot here. First half. I mean, it's worth a sprinkle, Aloe Lover, if you like goals in the first half. I don't hate it. I actually don't hate a goal in both halves for this game. So let's check what that price is, because I do like an early goal here again. Goal in both halves hit again last match. So that has been a market that's been pretty successful. You can get -118 or on goal in both halves on Bet Rivers, -125 over on Caesars, -132 on FanDuel. Yeah, I mean, you would think so. It's going to be tough to slow down this pace of this German team, but Denmark has been pretty good. I think they'll fall, but I think they'll stay disciplined enough not to pick up a ton of cards. Højbjerg is a guy I would look at for fouls and maybe even a card. I know he is on one, but I don't know. You can't really leave anything in the tank here if you're Denmark. You're the underdog. You need to advance. If that means picking up a card and getting suspended and your team somehow advances, it'll suck not to play. But, if that foul saves a goal, then you helped get him there. So I don't hate going to Højbjerg for a card here. He is a bit of a hack. It's 225. Okay, so it's 8:25 in South Africa. All right, that's not so it's 8 p.m. over there. Not too far ahead. Højbjerg has nice value for shots. Yes, he does. Højbjerg does like to rip. Let me pull up his stats. I know he ripped a couple first game. I know he had a big second game. I can't remember what he did in the third game off the top of my head. So let me look that up for you with FotMob real quick. Højbjerg matches versus Serbia. Serbia didn't have a shot against them. Against England, Højbjerg took 5 shots and 4 of them went on target. And versus Slovenia, that's the game he got booked. No. He had 1 shot and it got blocked. So his volume's been pretty erratic, but he's taken a shot in 2 of the 3 matches. So if you like Højbjerg for a shot, I can definitely see it. He was playing a little more forward versus England because they were really attacking England that entire match because England likes to sit on the back foot. So I don't think we see as much of that here versus Germany. I think that in order for Denmark to score, they're going to need to do it on the counter. And I think, or rack up set pieces and get set piece opportunities. I do like Eriksson for a goal or an assist. He is the backpack. He's the engine that runs this team. I'm a Hoyland fan, but he just hasn't been having any success this tournament. So I'm not in a huge hurry to go back to the striker here. I really like a combo of full game for a shot from Eriksson and from Rudiger. I just don't see how Denmark gets 4 corners and Christensen doesn't get his head on a single one, and how Germany gets 6 corners and Rudiger doesn't get his head on a single one. Those are my 2 target guys that I like a lot, so I think I'm going to play those guys for a shot full game parlayed together, Christensen and Rudiger. I like Denmark over 9.5 shots. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm on Eriksson first half shots heavy. Like, I don't think Denmark wins this game. I have a German future. But I do think that Eriksson continues to be the backpack and the engine that drives this team. Germany over 5.5 corners, minus 125. I don't dislike that. I have minus 135 on DK. Let me see. Home team corners over 5.5 is minus 122 on FanDuel. So yeah, competitive price there, Mike. I definitely can get behind that if you like it. Kimmich, look, I think that he can shoot. I think that he can put a shot on target. I like Kimmich shots. You know, I like Kimmich shots. I'm not going to turn that down at all. So yeah, I like Kimmich stuff here, Wanners. You know, I'm a big fan of Kimmich, pushing forward and getting involved in the offense. Big game Kimmich shows up too. I mean, you know, well, to score assist sprinkle just for the vibes might be not be a bad thing. It was like plus 350 or something like that. I'll have to scroll back and check what I got it at. I tried to put it in a big parlay. So I did a parlay across both time spans. It's plus 323. I did a parlay across both time spans of Schär, Mancini, Rudiger, and Christensen, all to take a shot, and boosted that to 14-1. And Mancini obviously let me down, but Schär took care of me. So I'm going to go back to the backline target guys, and I'm going to take Christensen and Rudiger just to take a shot each in a parlay. 8-ball, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, you can play him full game for sure at minus 140. I don't hate that at all. I think it's definitely worth the juice. I'm playing Musiala for a shot on target in the first half at plus 200 because it was the first bet I cashed in euros, and it's cashed for me 2 out of the 3 matches, and I like the vibes on that. I'm going to keep riding Musiala to stay hot early, and I'm probably going to take him to score assist as well. Just because I do really like Musiala. I do think Sané is going to eat up a lot of volume here, but Gundogan and Havertz are going to get their opportunities as well. I also like Kroos for a shot on. There's nobody on Germany I don't like. I'd say my least favorite is probably Raum, followed by Schlotterbeck, and then Andrich. And everybody else I like. To score assist is plus 275. Let's see what it is here on FanDuel. Questions? Anybody wanting me to cover anything while I'm here? Go ahead, throw it here in the comments. Please be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. It is a massive help to me. Oh, that's the Christensen Rudiger parlay. I mean, I don't think that's terrible value at 275. I mean, 320, whatever I have, is decent as well. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. We got about 6 minutes left before I wrap this up. I gotta get stuff posted up in Discord. Again, I am on Ericsson first half, 2+ shots first half. It's plus 330. I used my profit boost to get plus 430 on that. And then I sprinkled his 3 first half shots at 12-1. Of course, Wanners, thank you for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. And I love talking ball, and I love talking ball with the lineups out and finding these value positions. Again, I don't want you guys to get confused here. When we talk about these high value and these long shot positions, like I'm putting 0.2-ish units on each one. So even if I get blanked for the entire day, that's no more than like 3 or 4 units down the drain for me. And then when I have something that like I have a higher confidence level in on a side or a total or something like that, then I'm playing like half a unit to a full unit on those. So if I'm confident in how I think a game's gonna go, you know, I'm going heavy on that, and then I'm taking these reaches on these long shots here. Because again, I'm not a huge parlay guy. I am a little bit more of a ladders guy. I do put parlays together and I think they're fun and enjoyable, but I have very low expectations of hitting them most of the time. And I just don't, you know, I know it's tough to deal with a 30% win percentage, but when you're betting things that are 4-1 and higher, that's a profitable win percentage. So you just got to remember, like, you just have to win more than you lose long term. It can stink to watch sometimes or to go through painful matches, but then you get a match like the Brazil game last night where everything falls into place and all of a sudden you're up 13, 14 units in a single day. So, yeah, that's just a little bit of advice. Again, all these markets are 90 minutes plus stoppage only. If any game has to go to extra time or PKs, that will not count. You will have live market, or you should get live markets available to bet if you want to continue taking player props and stuff like that, even sides and totals. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Germany money line and LAFC money line. Ooh, I like that. Nice little parlay there. I do think Germany gets the job done here in 90 minutes. Both teams to score. Let's see what both teams to score is at, because I do like that as a single. Both teams to score is -110. I can play that all day. Let's see what the total goals is set at. Over 2.5, -110 as well. So yeah, I like goals here. I like both teams to score, and I like over 2.5. Oh, Wanner's coming back with the chart, Mike. He says they're not winning. He says it's got 2-2 draw written all over it. We shall see. I don't even know who LAFC is playing tonight, to be honest with you. I am going to be all over Canada, Chile, though, because I very much have enjoyed this Copa run, and they have finally expanded our shots and shots on targets market. So I think there's going to be a ton of value here in the Copa America tonight, which you can catch me back here live for at, let's see, so that starts at 8. We'll call it 7:15 Eastern time. Oh, they are playing the Rapids. Okay, so we got a little LAFC versus Rapids supporter section going on here. I'll tell you what, the easiest parlay I think you can make for that game is Bawanga anytime goal and Navarro anytime goal. So why don't we just go ahead and run I'm certainly not doing a live stream for MLS. I'm furious with the MLS. I wish they would just run the league in any sort of proper way. But if you want a late night MLS tip, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to take Bawanga and Navarro to score, both of them to score, to bridge the gap here between Mike and Wanners. I think that'll be a fun game, and Wanners likes goals, so I'm here for it. Also, LAFC's defense is pretty ass. Germany and Red Bulls money line parlay. Who do the Red Bulls? Oh, you're talking New York Red Bulls. You don't like yeah, I mean, Red Bulls are pretty decent at home. They have a majority of their guys there. They've been having a ton of weather issues in New York, though. So, like, I would just kind of double check the forecast and make sure that one doesn't get postponed. Anyway, I'm talking way too much MLS. This is a Euros stream. I like Germany to go ahead and advance today. I like both teams to score. I think the over 2.5 has value. I'm on Eriksson first half shots 2 and 3. I think Melee is a good look for a shot. Hoiberg as well. I am personally on Christensen. I have money down. I am also going to pair Christensen with Rudiger, who I think has standalone value as well. I'm on Musiala first half shot on target. I think that Sane, Gundogan, and Havertz are all going to need to eat as well. And I love Kimmich playing right back to press forward and get involved. Yeah, I mean, look, Wanners, here's the deal. I'm not paying for Apple TV. I'm not giving my computer a bunch of viruses by trying to stream it from like cracked streams or something like that. Not an advertisement. It's too hard to handicap the MLS. You have, 5 or 6 games going off in the same time window. And then how am I supposed to watch all those games at once? Like, the 360 whip around coverage fucking sucks. And they don't let me share my screen when I buy Apple TV. Like, I have 3 monitors here. I should be able to watch 4 games, but I can't log in 4 times to Apple TV. They have me restricted. So I hate it. I hate the product. And that's a real shame because I loved MLS. You know how much I loved MLS. Go back to ESPN Plus, and I will go back to handicapping and betting on MLS every single week. Also, stop stacking all of your games on Saturday night. Stagger them like we used to have them. Friday night, late night MLS, Saturday all day, Sunday 2 to 3 games, maybe even a Monday game, and then load me up with Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games too. Havertz 3+ shots in the first half. Yeah, I mean, whoever you think is going to have the highest volume out of Musiala, Gundogan, Sane, and Havertz, go ahead and take them for 3 if that's what you like. Personally, I think it's going to be Sane, but I could definitely see it being Havertz as well. So good look there, Myron. Definitely think that's a nice little play. But yeah, whoever you think the mouth that's going to get fed the most here on Germany, I think Germany has about 10 shots in them this first half. And I think that Denmark has at least 6. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm very much looking forward to this match. It's going to be a banger of a game. So I used to just smash team totals in MLS. Yup. You could get underdogs team total over 1.5 at like almost plus 200, and games would end 4-3 constantly. So yeah, I definitely feel that there, top dog. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got 15 minutes till match time. I got to put bets in. I got to do Discord stuff. Thank you all again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I have a ton of fun with these streams, and I look forward to seeing you tonight around 7:15 p.m. for Copa America. Until then, I'm Oaks, and I'm out. Doses.